Sunday afternoon. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. I don't know what accent I was trying to use then, but it's a beautiful Sunday afternoon. The temperature is 78. It feels like fall is in the air. It's still a little warm, but it's just got that fall feel. And have I ever told y'all? If I haven't, let me tell you, fall is officially my favorite time of the year. I love it. I embrace it. I long for it. It's my favorite. Oh my gosh, how I love to watch God's creation. And I think that with the rain that we've had this year, we should have some pretty fall leaves. We didn't last year, or we haven't really the last couple of years. I don't think hardly anywhere had any pretty leaves last year because we'd had so much drought. And it takes the rain during the summer and all to make the beautiful fall leaves. So, church was fantastic. Pastor is preaching a newer series, and I forgot what he called this one, but anyway, he preached about Habakkuk, and he's leading up, but he talked about how that Habakkuk, well, I can't even explain it right now because I don't have my notes, but it was fabulous. It's gonna be fabulous. I know he kind of told us where he's going with it, and there were just people there today that you knew from some horrible things that had happened in their life, how badly they needed the message. And I thank God for religious freedom and the ability to go to church, the ability to watch it online. We still have a lot of people watching online till they feel safer, coming back. We're still doing 2 services. We're a fairly big church, but we're not a mega church. So I long for the time for us to all be able to be back together in one service. That's just who we are. And I'm like, because you're like, man, I'm missing so-and-so. I don't even know if they're going to church. And they're going to the 9 o'clock service when you're at the 10:30 service. So that's just, we're a country church. We just like to know, we like to fellowship and know who's there. But hey, thankful to be having church. Never take that for granted anymore, will we? So I think I don't know if I shared with y'all. I know I shared with you that I was going to be teaching Thursday night just through our women's group at church, and we're doing that on a private Facebook group. And so I'm going to be getting that lesson. I'm going to reteach it and get that lesson up, hopefully maybe even tomorrow, even though I have a lot of housework to do tomorrow. So I'm a terrible vlogger because John and I went to Franklin, Tennessee yesterday just for a day trip. It's 2.5 hours up there. But there wasn't very much Christmas stuff out in the places we went. And I know, go ahead and laugh because I don't even know where we'll put another piece of Christmas. But we're always looking for new stuff, and we're looking for a lot of stuff too for Ashley and Michael for their new house. So just to buy them bits and pieces here. I love the way the British say bits and bobs. You know that you're listening to a British YouTuber when they said the bits and bobs. I love that, bits and bobs. So, but we went to Trees and Trends, and they had some Christmas out, but nothing I would want. But like I said, we've got a lot. It has to be something unique. But for my friend Haley and Mitzi at Mitzi's on Main in Blue Ridge, Georgia, we were going to go up there this weekend, and Haley said, don't come yet, I don't have all my Christmas out. I text her. And so hopefully Reed's 10th birthday is Wednesday. We're going to have cake Wednesday night. So hopefully John and I, Haley, are probably leaving Thursday morning, coming your way. So get the Christmas decorations out, girl, because we're ready to spend some money on some unique. Now, when you go to Mitzi's on Main, Blue Ridge, Georgia, you're not going to find anything that you can find at Home Goods certainly not Big Lots and places like that. You're gonna find unique. And is this a great commercial? Do y'all want to sponsor me? Mitzi's on mine. You want to sponsor me? You're gonna find unique pieces that are gorgeous. Our lamps that we got there, and so we are going up probably this week there, and that way we can get back by the weekend and not miss church. So, but where are you going right now, Suzanne? I am going back up. Squirrel, 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 squirrel. Y'all know me. I'm a squirrel. Okay, car. You're really doing the incorrect way. See, people don't know how to pull into the median correctly. See, I was supposed to stay over to the right. They were supposed to go to the left of me, but they darted in front of me. People don't remember that. They've forgotten that from their driver's test. But anyway, we vlogged a little bit in the truck yesterday, and then it really wasn't anything y'all would want to see anyway. I might put just a tiny bit in this, but I doubt it, because I am going to get MawMaw love. She needs to get out with me, and Jessica took her, I think Thursday, I think she took her out, but they really just went and got a sandwich and came back home. I'm gonna ride her butt for a while. I've thought of a kind of a different location to go and get her some lunch and get her out of the house. She is changing. She still does good, but then she has some bad days. Seems to be a lot of restlessness, and well, COVID has not helped, because see, I just can't take her anywhere. I truly can't take her. We usually go to a particular Belk, but I don't even feel comfortable taking her into Belk with a mask right now to spend any length of time. So, and then, oh, she loves Cracker Barrel. She loves the dumplings at Cracker Barrel. But, Lord, people from all over go to Cracker Barrel. And then when you go in somewhere to eat, you wear your mask in, but then you take it off. So if I was to take her, I mean, I'm not saying that she couldn't get it, because there's people around us, guys, that are still getting it. We have a fireman that we are praying earnestly for. He is a wonderful guy. I mean, you never see him that he's not hugging on you. And he's just kind of like, he's just one of those people in our town that everybody loves. He's been a fireman for years. I think he's probably been divorced for years. I think he lives with his sister. Well, him and his sister both got COVID, and he is on a ventilator right now at UAB. His name is Ricky. So if y'all would pray for Ricky, oh man, I just want to see God pull him through. He's just, I mean, he's like that kindness that your city people, because he's just kind to everybody, and just really want to see God pull him through. So I'm not saying that anywhere, and even with the people that I'm involved in, I could still bring it in. We don't know, but we're just trusting and believing in God to take care of her. And I sure don't want to see her leave here with COVID. But Lord, she's going to be in this car. So one of you said that they don't edit her. Well, sometimes I have to. It's not bad. She don't say anything really bad, but she can really pull some things out sometimes. My niece Jessica is just so quiet and so reserved and everything, and she's been in the family for a long time now, though, but I think, and Lord help, she's doing wonderful with Mother. She is helping me so much. And I think she just blows Jessica out of the water sometimes with things she says. So that's who she is. So I'm gonna go in here and get her. Let me go ahead and fix this. Oh, that's gonna be a good picture on her. So anyway, I'll be back in a minute. Look here, you gotta be good today.
Oh, I'm going to be.
Oh, since when?
It'll be the first time.
I told him I was coming to pick you up. So, hey, do you have your mask? Or see if that mask right there is clean. The one beside your wallet.
This one?
Yeah, is
Looks
it?
a little
That
smutty.
one's yours. Remember, I put it in there. Oh, it's got makeup, but it's still
Well,
not.
that won't matter.
Okay. I don't know why it's stopped. So, I go in. Put your seatbelt on, maybe fine. I go in, put your seatbelt on. Seatbelt.
Oh, okay. I don't think I'm
You
hearing.
got your
Yes.
you do have them in? Okay. But I go in and she has a shirt on almost identical to this. It's striped. It has a different pattern. I said, you are not wearing that shirt. We are not going to look like twins. Because it's Lord, I know they're twins because they're dressed alike, but they sure don't look alike. I'm telling you. So I made her go change her shirt. Hey, Mother, he has put a lake up there.
Yeah, he's put it there. Dana said that to me several weeks ago.
Well,
It's in the back end up here.
I'm glad he's put a lake right there on your property in case
Well,
it
it's
ever...
not on mine, but...
No, I mean, it's so. Maybe it won't wash you away after all these years.
God, with all these trees, if one of these trees don't get me, it's going to be a miracle. I done said what me and the puppy's going to do.
What?
We're fixing to move our bed to the front bedroom. So if one of them trees falls, it won't get us.
Oh, you'd be miserable in there, don't you think?
All the time.
You think you'd be miserable in there?
I wouldn't be
It's a big old nice room. Well, we got to get it cleaned out then. We need to get it cleaned out anyway.
Oh, God.
It's not that bad. It's just junk in
Susan,
there.
there's a pile of junk in that one corner that would almost fill up a truck.
Well, it's not bad compared to...
But what I'm talking about is, I have thought about it seriously on kind of them big old trees.
Oh, that's true. But there's some trees on that end, too.
Well, not they're close to the edge of the house. They're not.
Yeah.
That's where it
But
counts.
you sure do like your little bedroom. It sure is cozy.
What, my bedroom?
Mhm.
Oh, I love it, man.
But now we could move that chest in there, and your TV would just be at the end of your bed. We could do that.
But you know what? I said it's amazing how much that television on that wall helps me.
It's your best friend sometimes.
Well, see, it shows.
I know what you need to do.
What's that? Oh God! I don't even know whether I want to hear it or not. What am I supposed to do?
I know what.
Whatever it is, I probably ain't gonna do it right.
I know what can help get this world straightened out. You lay there and you watch the news and you watch all these evil people.
Yeah.
Hold on, there's a lot of traffic. I can't discuss this in this traffic. Hold on. Who would think out in the country there would be this much traffic at an intersection?
You ought to been with us. Was you with us when we? No, it was me and Jessica when they had that wreck.
Oh yeah, I didn't. Come on, you can do it. Turn. I want you to look.
The sheriff's.
Yeah. Do you know it takes some people minutes to turn? They don't understand the concept that you just turn. Did you see how she went? What?
I tell you what, I used to stop and look both ways and take off.
Okay, this is what you need to start doing since you watch the TV and you watch the news so much.
Yeah.
You need to start look at that fall thing, how cute.
You
need to put your hands up and say, in the name of Jesus.
Well, the probably would fall off the wall.
In the name of Jesus. Lord, touch these heathens.
Well, I tell you what,
Touch these
and
heathens.
say, how can I when you're a heathen too?
You don't think if you started praying over that it would help any?
I don't think it'd be outstanding.
Mother.
Well, I'm not bad, but I ain't good.
Not bad, but I'm not good. Now, Mother, that kind of sounds lukewarm to me. He said if you was either hot or cold, he would spew.
I'm not hot or cold, I'm warm or
He
cold.
said he said he'd rather have you hot or cold.
Yeah.
If you're just lukewarm, he's gonna spew you out of his mouth.
Oh my God! If
That's
I
what he
didn't know I was
said.
in it, but then again, you never know.
Yeah, you just need to start saying, in the name of Jesus, you bunch of idiots.
Well, there's something about happened to me somewhere in my life that church upsets me.
I wonder why.
I don't have a clue.
Oh, never had anything bad happen in church. You nor me. Think about it.
Yeah, I know. And the thing about it is that I always love to go to church. Oh, I've got a string now. I think I'm getting.
That's my charger.
Oh, maybe just one.
But now I still love church. Now, you loved church before everybody started dying.
Yeah, I just
That was a horrible statement I just made. Okay, she went to a church in her latter years that...
I love Baptist church.
Yeah, the Good Baptist Church.
Uh-huh.
She would go with me some, but she said, y'all just stand up too much. You hold hands too much. You sing the songs over and over and over. There's not a Pentecostal fiber in her body. Not at all. And so she likes her Baptist church.
Yeah.
But she was in, how many years do you think you went there?
Well, I went several years.
Let's see, because you and Sissy went there too.
Yeah.
And Aunt Betty.
Yeah,
And
me and Aunt Betty, we used to sit together.
but they had a great Sunday school class of older women.
Yeah, older women, and she really gave us down the country, and it was good. And I let her talk. I didn't tell her nothing.
You didn't contribute to the lesson any?
I was listening.
Yeah, well, good that you were listening.
I think I was.
Good.
There might have been something on the wall I was reading.
But now she loved, but yeah.
I liked that church. I really did. And but things just began to do different.
Well, first of all, Sissy dies.
Yeah.
But then she still has my Aunt Betty there at church with her. And so with Aunt Betty being there, Mother could still go, even though Sissy, wasn't there anymore.
Yeah, we sit together.
But then this past June, it'll be 6 years ago that Aunt Betty died. And so Mother just couldn't go after Aunt Betty died. She just couldn't go. It was just too much with all of them being gone.
Well, it was just like we sit together all the time, every time. And
well, and then you quit. You couldn't drive.
That's right.
After that. I mean, you were still driving when Aunt Betty died.
Yeah.
But the next year is when you lost your eyesight.
I tell you what, when they take you driving away from you, you're ruined.
Well, now nobody took it away from you.
I don't mean that, honey.
Your your body did.
Yeah. I'm talking about the time.
Yeah.
No, I wasn't saying.
Oh, I think that it's one of the worst freedoms that you can lose.
You take, see, if I didn't want to just go.
But now you did have to take Papa's driving away from him. Remember I was on the school bus that day, and
what did
he was coming toward the school bus, and she put the flag out. Now the student was going to get out on the same side of the bus. They weren't crossing the road, but Papa just went right by, and that lady said, "That man just ran the stop sign." And I looked, and it was my granddaddy. He was like 80 something. So he didn't drive. He didn't drive as long as you did.
No.
But Mother had to stop him from driving after that, because when I came home and told her what happened,
nothing too. I quit on account of so many.
Mother was driving the day the eye with the macular degenerative disease, the day that I guess it ruptures, it bleeds. When that happens, she was driving when it happened. And so she said the lines of the road went squiggly, and the phone poles.
I just had to
She said the phone pole did that too.
I had to just absolutely.
There was a big varmint in the road dead. Did you just see that?
No, I didn't. Was he a crap?
He was a big one, whatever he was. It wasn't a dog, but I don't know. Not had lunch. Well, I'm taking you up here somewhere. We're going to get something different to eat. It's barbecue, but they have other kind of stuff too.
I don't care what you do to me, just take me away from
I don't care what you do to me, just take me
away from the. I sound like that. I'm some old man.
I know it.
That is not what I was talking about. I don't want them old gravel-headed things.
Oh, gravel-headed. There's y'all a new term to add to a hog cart. Is gravel-headed.
Old funny-looking men. They look at you and grin and slurp.
And they're thinking bad things.
They're thinking what could this? I thought to myself, you playing up. You got the wrong.
So we're in Home Goods in Brentwood, Tennessee yesterday, and there was this young girl. Lord help, she was probably close to 6 foot tall. She had on like combat type. I've seen these kind of boots. They come up to their knee. They're black and they've got buckles on and everything. Had just I think it was like a little green in Home Goods. Was walking out to the parking lot, and they were in front of us. Her and an older guy, who I pray was her father.
But he probably was somebody else's husband.
He didn't really have body language that he was a father. He just didn't. So anyway, But she had on a red plaid pleated schoolgirl short skirt.
I mean, they're wearing them
Black
to the crotch
combo, can we call them combo? Not combo.
Huh?
Commando like type boots.
Yeah.
Up to her knees. Just a little shirt tied at her waist with her little belly very short. And this short red plaid pleated little skirt, and it was flipping. The skirt was short, and as she walked, it's flipping. I looked at John and I said, "Is that not every man's dream of a schoolgirl?" And he said, "Pretty much." And I said, "If she walks and moves much more," because one time she walked, she kind of turned, and I'm pretty sure I almost saw a butt cheek.
Yeah, but the thing about it is,
And
they
so-
wear these garbs now, and they're
Well, it was a very, I don't know. It was definitely an outfit that you put on to get looked at, you know, because the little red plaid skirt, you know, usually little schoolgirl skirts like that go to their knees. Well,
Yeah.
this one was just a few inches below her butt cheeks, and it was flipping, of course, when she walked. And I looked at John, he's looking at her, and I was like, she's old enough to, young enough to be your grandchild. Quit looking like that. He said, "Well, you can't help but look. It's right there."
No, you can't.
I said, "No, I was looking too." Because one time I said, if she moves the least bit about, we're going to, because I'm sure she had on thongs with it. I said, if she moves the least bit, we're going to see so much butt cheek. It's crazy.
But now they're wearing jackets now that come to their crotch. And that's the end of it. They buckle down there, and they're here.
What?
I'm telling you, they don't go.
What have you been watching?
I saw one. I saw it.
Wait, a jacket?
It's not a jacket. It's a kind of a blouse, but it's a jacket. Well, it's really a jacket because it's got things to hold it together, and it comes to right here. And that's the one that.
Mother, you're talking about, it ain't a jacket.
I don't know what it was. I don't know.
You're talking about,
I told
oh
Greg,
Lord, the word is just now
she
lost me.
She come down and said, "I got news for you." He said, "Well," I said, "That girl forgot to put her pants on."
Oh,
I
guys, y'all know what it is. It's
said, it comes right to her.
Mother, it's got a crotch in it though.
Well, I hope it has, because
It did.
something's going to drop
What
out
is
of it.
what is it that I can't think of what it is that she's talking. I'll think of it in a minute. Yeah, it does have a crotch in
And they
it, but
put that all down.
it doesn't snap in the crotch.
What?
It doesn't snap in the crotch like you said. I'm like a jacket that comes down and snaps in the crotch.
Well, if you'd seen them walking with us,
Well, we better not talk about that because they'll have it out designing it. They'll have it on the runway if they know about that.
I saw one, and a matter of fact, the first ones I've ever seen was in some town. I don't know where I was at. There was 3 or 4 going. Now they look rather neat, only
Where
just a
has
little
she
bit
been?
naked.
Where has she been in town lately?
It was somewhere, Jasper, somewhere. It couldn't been much further than that.
Oh, I'm trying to think what it is. If she had, when I realize what she's talking about. Oh Lord.
They all wearing them now.
But they do not snap in the crotch.
Well, okay.
That was a bodysuit in the 70s they used to wear. We wore our pants so low from the, on our hips that you had to wear body suits in the 70s because your butt crack would have been shining. I went to Texas and spent 2 weeks with my cousins, and we bought, I need to try to find that picture and insert it in here. Maybe I've got that somewhere. I was something else. I had on a vest, a vest with an apple on the front, and there's that much space between where the vest ended and where the pants. They were low ride blue jeans, but they were popular. But you wore a bodysuit, because if not, when you sat down, they were so low, your whole butt crack would have shown.
Your whole
what you call it. Oh Lord, you have just, y'all, it's a romper, like a little short romper is what she's talking
It
about.
had no legs in it. It was just
Short.
like a little dress.
That hence I'm saying short romper. That's what she's talking about. So one of her great grandsons brought a girl up, or she came up to where my mother's grandson was. It's his son, and I would have liked to have seen the look on mother's face. And she came up with that on, and she told him after he left, she said, "Son, I think she forgot to Wear her clothes, put her breeches on. Is that what you're saying?
I said, that girl forgot to put her pants on.
Oh, Lord.
I'd have told her so she'd stood there long enough. Said, honey, did you ever forget
Yeah,
something?
I'm glad she didn't stand there very long because you flat would have told her.
I said, honey, did you not forget something at home? What? Your pants.
Your pants.
Dodo. But they
No.
do. They're some of the funniest looking girls.
Well, some of them would go naked, absolutely naked, if they were allowed to. Now, I didn't see that girl that day, but I know it was a little romper, is what she's talking about.
Yeah,
They've been popular.
Yeah, they are, because somewhere I don't know where I was in Jasper, where I was in, and saw two girls walking in, and both of them had on one.
But they don't snap in the crotch, though.
Well, they sure do.
You
hang
just
right
step
around it.
into
Hey,
them.
they hang right
They're
around
real hard to wear because then when you have to go to the bathroom, you have to take the whole thing off.
it.
I mean, not that I remember, but that's like the jumpsuits.
I think you've been wearing one. But
Yeah, I'm too
That's right.
fat to romp.
I'm not fat. I'm too blamed old.
You
That's
too
what I'm-
old to romp, and I'm too fat to romp.
I'm too old to even. Well, I'm too old to figure out what they've got on. That's what I'm from.
But you know, the jumpsuits were real popular, you know, when I was in high school. And it's just a one-piece long thing that you stepped into and they'd zip up, or they were real popular. I had several. I don't know.
They should have got.
Oh, there's a yard sale on Sunday. Y'all going to hell.
Yeah, they are. This ain't Sunday, is it?
Yes, it is.
Oh my God, I'm the one's going to hell.
Remember, I was coming to pick you. Remember, I told you I'd pick you up after church.
It ain't him, it's going. It's me, not knowing what day it is.
No, you're not going to hell if you have a yard sale on Sunday, but we don't. John won't even cut grass on Sunday. He just thinks you're just not supposed to. That's just us. It is a day of rest.
I'll tell you what.
Did you know that our society has forgotten how to rest, though? Especially younger, driven people, you know, that we're in such a physical workout, work hard type environment that it'll make young people feel guilty to rest.
Yeah, I guess.
And God specifically
Well, I'm sure
designed
Granny
you
told
to
me
rest.
because I never would have lasted much longer.
But it is, I've even felt that way before, you know, before I got so bad with the fatigue, is like, I shouldn't be sitting down, I should be doing something. And that is just some people's personalities.
Now,
It's never been mine, but
what my thing is, when I've got the beds fixed, I can't stop till I get them done.
yeah.
It's just a kind of a little thing. I don't know. It's not that I'm outstandingly wonderful. I think I'm about half nutty, I guess. Is what it is. But see, like I can't rest till I get in there and do that.
Well, that's good. That's, you know. And then Mother started working. She took I'm sure you were a CNA. That's a certified nurse's assistant.
I don't know what I was, but
she had to go. She went and did training, and she went to the houses, and so that would have been a CNA. That's what some of my friends have done. Some of my YouTube friends.
I went to a lot of places.
And she would go and bathe them. You couldn't administer medicine, or could you?
No.
Just bathe them and take care of them.
And
so
you always had their family.
you were actually doing that job when Daddy got killed, wasn't you?
You know, honey, I don't remember.
You were. Yeah, you started to work a few years before he died.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And so that helped her tremendously.
Yeah, because I worked and I met a lot of new friends that way. And
so she's always been a caretaker. Always.
Yeah, I always took care of Mom and Daddy. Hazel, I took care of everybody.
She's always done that. I think I'm a caretaker, but in a different way. I'm more of an I'm an emotional caretaker.
I always just sat right in there.
You're not an emotional caretaker.
I take them, get them in there, get in there and get with it.
I mean, see, she was more into the bathing and cooking and all that. I'm not into that. Thank goodness she can still do all that. But since Jessica has started helping us with her, Jessica brings her something to eat every day.
Yes, some of the things I do.
Oh, I told him when I was on the way up here talking to you, I told him, I said, Jessica's really quiet and reserved, and of course all of us are really loud and not reserved. And I said, Mother makes her giggle all the time. She's probably going, this bunch is crazy. I'm glad she's been in the family long enough to know that we really are and we don't care.
Somebody said something about me. I said, I don't do a thing. I don't talk ugly words. It's just,
No.
I mean, cuss words. That's
No.
something I've never done in my life.
When you listen to Facebook and different groups and TikTok, you wouldn't believe the way people talk in their homes. It's horrible what parents even talk in front of.
I say little words, but I never say
Mother
cuss
does.
words.
No,
Now,
you
curse
don't.
words
No,
is
she
not
don't
my
cuss.
forte. Now,
She
that's-
doesn't.
I've never.
Well, we've never had it in our home.
No.
John and I are real funny about stuff too. John and I won't even tell each other to shut up. We think that's so disrespectful.
Well, it's
And some people say it without, it never even, they say it so much it doesn't bother them.
Well, I bet you that's what's wrong with my dog. I tell her to be quiet.
Well, now I probably would tell a dog to shut up.
Lord.
But we just don't believe that you should tell each other to shut up, in that matter. Now I'll say, can you hush? Can you just stop it, or something? Look at the goldenrods. Aren't they?
I believe my marbles is about gone. I've been seeing some things and wondering what it was.
That used to be our state flower.
What?
I swear this car has been behind us. They're either following us
They probably think we're going.
or I'm kind of getting worried because they have followed us since we turned on the first road. So they're either going to the same place or they're following us.
To a little store, just pull up to it like you're going in and see
I
if it
think
does.
I
If it
will. I
does,
think
we can
I'll
get
just.
out with a
I
hammer and
should
knock
have
him in
pulled
the head.
into Dollar General because he's been on my tail the whole time. And this is where we're going. If you turn in here, we're not going here if you do. Don't have a blinker on.
Suzanne, we've been here before.
Nothing's going on.
One time,
I guess they just go.
seemed like
With the kids,
we had been somewhere. I believe we'd been up there to their house or something.
Yeah, probably
Just all of a
so.
sudden, it just hit me.
Yeah, we've been here Porky's.
Huh?
It's Porky's. It's a barbecue place,
Uh-huh.
but they got some good stuff. It's hard to park in this.
God, Suzanne, don't run off there. It'll be the end
I gotta
of
get
us.
turned.
What in the world did they put their little place here hanging on it?
Hanging on the cliff.
Hang on.
Okay, tell them what you just got to do.
To go out and eat.
We actually got to go in and
I ate
eat.
some of the stuff that I don't know what it was.
She had barbecue tacos.
Yeah.
It's a little hole in the wall. I said, John, where can I take her? And so I didn't know if we were gonna eat. I didn't say anything to her before we came. I didn't know if we were gonna eat in the car, but everybody was leaving from church. There was a crowd out there, and there was only like one couple in there. So they had it spaced apart, and it's a little hole in the wall, but oh my gosh.
It's good food, though.
The food is wonderful. It's a little barbecue place. And so we had barbecue tacos.
I haven't ever had any of that before. That was really good.
And
Not that particular thing. I've eaten a lot of stuff. But
I get them to put the sauce on the side. They put barbecue sauce and an extra sauce. It's kind of like, it's like a white peppery, maybe some kind of white sauce. I don't know. But I always get them to put it on the side because it's always a little warm for me. And so she really liked them. And she has 2 tacos to take home. And then we got a side order of fried green tomatoes, and they cut them up in chunks and deep fry them.
then I asked you what they was.
And she said, what am I eating?
I've been home too long.
So we're going to ride up this way a little bit before we head back home.
Okay.
But John thought of this because Ashley and Michael love to eat here. And I knew it can't be crowded because it's
Did you
a
tell
small.
Them, I thought I heard you tell them your daughter ate over there.
Yeah. So so she got to go in and eat somewhere.
I sure did.
Yeah. So I feel good about it. If something happens with COVID, at least you went out happy.
Well, there's one blessed thing about it. COVID have to come to the house and get me.
I did take you in a public place just then, though. So that's what I'm
that's
saying.
public, but now we was not around nobody hardly.
No, there was nobody around us. Nobody.
And the thing about it is,
it is such a beautiful Sunday afternoon. It is. Oh, it's just beautiful.
it's a good day to run around.
It is. So we're up in an area. It took us about 25 minutes to get here. It's still out in the country. It's just a different part of the country.
Seems like a long way further than that.
It was about 25 minutes, I think, to get here. So, but anyway, we're just gonna ride and look and gossip and talk. We don't gossip. What am I talking about?
We don't talk because we don't even know nothing to talk
We
about.
don't know nobody to talk about.
I haven't met anybody so long that I don't know what.
Y'all would be shocked if y'all knew how little I talk on the telephone. I don't. Janice, well, we have a girlfriend's group text. There's 4 of us counting me. So that's the way we talk. And that way everybody can respond when it's convenient. And all 4 of us go to church together. And all 4 of us have worked at the college, and 3 of them are still there. So, you know, we're at work together and church together. So, but Janice, it is so hard to pin that woman down to talk to her on the phone. She's kind of like me, but sometimes we'll just say, I'll say, I'm tired of texting. I'm fixing to call you. But I don't talk to anybody. So when I say, you know, there's not a lot of talking I do, that's the truth. And Mother don't have anybody to talk to.
Just people that wants to buy my house.
Yeah, they call her all the time wanting to buy her house. I said, they've pulled up records and they know how old you are.
But they don't know how hard-headed I am.
Oh, they don't know. You messing with a bulldog. You just don't know it.
Just don't mess with her.
Don't mess with her. Don't mess with this woman. She's sassy.
I just believe in taking care of yourself.
That's exactly right. And if they get a hold of her daughter, I'll sure tell them. You better leave Mama. Oh, they'd be in trouble, wouldn't they?
Yeah, but
you better leave my mama alone.
Leave my mama alone. Oh, there's one thing about it.
That's what me and Dana both would be. Leave our mamas alone.
Dana would scratch them from one head to the other.
Yeah, Dana beat them up, and then I'd be the one scratching. So, but anyway, we're just out for a nice Sunday afternoon. What time
it sure
is
does
it?
Feel good to me. I'm telling you.
I knew it would. That's the reason I told John. I said, that's what I'm doing. I'm gonna go get her out. This is a nice day. She gets tired of sitting at that house. So anyway, we're gonna get off of here. We hope you've enjoyed coming along with us this Sunday.
I enjoyed it.
And you've actually been pretty good.
I've been real nice. I don't talk ugly or anything.
Anyway, we are down a road that we've never been down before. We don't even know where we are. I'm fixing to put on my navigation to get home. But I just wanted y'all to see this lovely lady today. I know how much y'all enjoy her videos.
Oh, yeah. I'm really a nice little fella.
And my views always go up when you're in them. So that's good.
Well, I'm good for something.
You are good for something.
I'm sure that was the only thing I was good for was after the dog.
Well, that too. But anyway, we're fixing to get off of here and do some riding around.
You tell me we'll make a picture of her when they say for things to see her.
Oh, Lord, they saw her in the video last week.
Oh, they
when
did?
we sat out in the carport when we took last Sunday.
Okay.
When we brought Riggs over to see you. They saw her. Oh, they know who Girlfriend is.
And she's a character.
See, they know all about Girlfriend. So anyway, I'll talk to y'all later. Tell them bye.
Bye.
Bye.